Hi everybody, Julie Futcher here from The Sales Manager, and welcome to the first of our recruiter tips of the month. And these are special ones that I'm producing on a monthly basis for all of you team members. Some of you may have found our sales tips of the week that are on our website, but these are purely for you guys, and we'll be discussing ways in which you can help be more successful in your recruitment businesses. The first one is to all of you Perms consultants out there, and it is about the importance of counter offer counselling and how it can really help, if done properly, secure those perm fees and ensure that we don't get any dropouts along the way. So, the way that the marketplace is at the moment, good quality candidates are very, very short supply. And I know me as an employer, if somebody came to me and was leaving me and wanted to go to another job, if I've invested time, energy in training that person and they've got great skill sets, then I would want to counteroffer to keep them in the business. And that's great for the employer, but for you recruiters out there, that's not what you want to hear. So we need to be discussing with the candidate what they're going to do if that happens when they hand in their notice. And it's not good enough to leave it until the day that we've got a job offer on the table. We need to be doing this way in advance and getting our candidates' heads in to what will happen. So for me, there are 3 times during the candidate's journey with me that I will introduce the subject. The first is at the pre-screen conversation. Talking to them, they followed up a job ad, you've seen their CV, they're ready for a move. Now, if they're a really good quality candidate, I am going to introduce the concept at the pre-screen of what would you do at the day you hand in your notice if your employer offers you more money. For me, it helps to get their mindset into what's going to happen, but I also try and find out whether they're committed to the actual recruitment process. I get very nervous of people that are just after a money move, because for me, I don't want to waste my time in putting them through the process if they're going to use that as leverage when they go to hand in their notice. So pre-screen, very important. The second time I'll do it with during the interview. Again, having that discussion with the candidate, that conversation. What are you going to do when you hand in your notice? How do you think you'd feel if the employer puts more money on the table? What are that employer going to do to keep you? What we want to hear is there's nothing that the employer can do. But if they hadn't thought about it at the interview stage, it's a really good time to get their minds thinking about it, coaching them through that. The last time that we do that is before they hand in their notice. We've made them the offer, we get them geared up not to do anything until they've got obviously everything written in their hands. But the day that they go to hand in their notice, we're going to be talking to them before they go in. What are you going to do if they offer you money? How are you going to deal with that? What is that conversation going to be like? How are you going to handle this if ... In other words, we want them practiced and ready for it. And I know with my candidates, when I was a billing perms consultant, they had to call me before they went in and call me when they came out. And I must admit, it is the longest half an hour to an hour of my time of waiting for that phone call. But it's absolutely worth it, because if we invest this time in the process, your perm fees are going to stick. Now, in another tip coming up in the near future, I'm going to cover that time between the candidate saying yes to the job and the time that they start. And again, that's another time that we need to ensure that relationship stays and that placement sticks. But that is counter offers. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you guys out there have got any tips that you want me to bring up and discuss during these team tips of the month, then do email me, julie@thesales-manager.co.uk. Come and find us on LinkedIn, come and find us on Facebook, and have a great month, everybody.